Hey, everybody, it's Robert Flores. Welcome to the show.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your Atlanta Braves.
And on the mound in this one, Chris Sale. Singy, he's got a chance to do something pretty special here.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down.
Almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. And it's even up.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. So here is Bryce Harper. That one's in there. That's strike 2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. And 1-2.
Nope.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Goes down looking. Back at Truist Park, today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook.
You're out.
Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. All set for the start of the inning. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1-2. Now one missed. That's way outside. And the count's full. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone.
Oh, that drilled him. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. Here's Dylan Moore. The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
No, that's foul.
1 down, Phillies down a run.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. On a line, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Back here in Atlanta, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2-2 now. Set down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a big swing and a miss. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. There's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Back at Truist Park, now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Out of the 4th, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Number 29. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And that one finds its way through. And that's a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
1-1 now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Generally, 2nd, 3rd time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Dylan Moore stands in for the Phillies. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way. Oh, that one almost gets him again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. So up next, Rafael Marchand. The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Back foot slider struck him out. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped, but it curls foul.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning, and he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Olsen. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back at Truist Park. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
So they bring on the veteran, Tyler Kinley.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. The Phils trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Here's a 1-1. In the air to left center, Dubon moving under it, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, well, we go bottom 6. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Back in Atlanta, Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Adolis Garcia. Stands in for the Phillies. The count 2-1.
That's
that
ball
one
3.
Missed. And it's filled up. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And a 2-1 on the way. Foul ball there.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's two.
Got what he was looking for.
Aaron Bummer will take over here. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And here is Sosa to the plate. Next offering upstairs. High fly ball, right field. Acuna under it. And that is that. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now in for the Braves, Eli White.
Now pitching for the
Orion Kirkering taking over on the mound.
You're out.
Dylan Moore stands in for the Phillies. The Phillies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Ground ball up the middle. Mateo. First out in the top of the eighth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Clips the outside corner, and the count 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. And that's ball four.
You can stomach a two-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base paths, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
So they turn to their closer, Robert Suarez. He last pitched 2 days ago. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. That one almost got him.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. And just like that, they're within a run. So 2 down. Here comes Bryce Harper. Here's Harper, the count 2-1. That one ripped. And that is that. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Banks takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So we'll see.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Time called. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Brandon Marsh.
The last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of ninth-inning comeback.
That one in triple digits. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And that one is inside. The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Phillies have just one out remaining. Now it's going to be Alec Bohm.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's ball two.
The Phils down to their final strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Albies settles under it. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.